So let's then move in to the new season. We're into Series 3 of this F1 Manager Return Williams to their previous glory seasons or days. We finished P4, 288 points. We've some fantastic results, and here we are at the end, but it's all going to be systems change for Series 3. You can see there is so many contracts ending at the moment, and if you watched out the previous video where we ended the season, then you would have seen what we did. But I'll let it be a shock to you as we start the new season preparation, and we're going to be able to be picking what do we want now. Here we go. We came 6th in the drivers, 4th in the constructors. New targets for the season: finish 3rd. And long-term objective: win the Constructors' Championship by 2027. So 3 seasons to win the championship with Williams. Wow, what a target. Well, we should do that. So let's review what we have got. Sponsors obligations: 85 million. Team rating rank is 7th. Sponsor requirement is 5. We could, in theory, make more sponsor requirements, which means we get more money, but there'll be time off. So, merchandising, pre-season cost at 11 million. Let's buy a few more. We're going to be, we'll stock up, confirm that. Race simulator event, I will keep as it is. Race day factory event, yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's okay. I'm happy with that. The problem is, well, Jesus. I don't want to go into the minus. Jeez, we've got no money again. Why do we never have any money as we go into the new season? Sponsorship value is worth 99 million. Pre-season lump sum 22.6. Income per race 3 million. So, balance. We've paid out 37 million. Car development for 30. Staff at 3. Now I've got no money again, which isn't great. So, 2024 research is positive. Not so much in the front wing. Rear wing is looking okay. Side pod's looking very nicely. Underfloor, high speed's been affected quite a bit there, and suspension also needs a lot of work on the suspension then. 139.2 million. Where can we finish this season? So, manufacturer, who do we want to go with? Alpine, Red Bull, Ferrari and Mercedes. We have got Mercedes at the moment, and I like Mercedes because, I mean, their power, I mean, they're a bit more balanced. I mean, Ferrari are pretty balanced. They go 80%, 82. Do we go for the same one? I still like Mercedes, you know. I'm still going to go Mercedes. The problem is we haven't got a lot of money. That worries me because that means we can't upgrade very quickly. And it hasn't updated properly, but for the steep peak, there is something brewing in the background. But it hasn't brewed just yet. So ATR starts, and pit crew performance, wow, we need to sort that out, don't we? Because we are pretty shocking last season. They are well rested, and they are on the way to lower pit times. That's what we've got set at the moment. Well, we haven't. We actually need to change that. It is going to go to pit stop time, and it's just going to stay at pit stop time. The gym usually lowers the car, so that goes to 0. Look, you can see car building is pretty responsive. Pit stop time brings it down by 0.7, so I think we go pit stop time. I need to bring that down, got to bring that down, and it's just a chance of mistake that goes up. Can we actually make any amends to this? Yes, we can. Let's bring that up to pit stop balanced. Can we get a few more? We're pretty well rested at the moment. We might as well focus on some car building and some gym. So gym's going to go in there. Not gym physically, but just gym. Let's get car building in, because we're Well, I mean, they're pretty all out here. Pit stop training is in. Pit stop in again. They're well rested. They could do something every day. That's probably the wrong course, but yes, we're going to go for gym. Will gym make a positive? It will. Bring it down to 3.5. Looks like the gym is pretty strong when it comes to lowering it. So let's carry on. Bring the pit stop drills up. Look at that. I mean, we're getting a little bit tired now, so we'll probably just watch out here. That goes up to 0.10. That goes up to pit stop drill. I mean, that is a stacked month, isn't it? Pit stop again, pit stop again. So all month they're busy. And that we don't probably want them. We want to probably give them a rest. So let's go with that and confirm. Happy with that. Problem is, I'm not happy with our money. And this is our technical chiefs. We are now Technical Chief Enrique Cardil, Head of Aerodynamics Dirk de Beer, Race Engineer Ben Mitchell and Marcus Dudley, with a Sporting Director of Laurent McKees. So very, very improved squad. My problem at the moment is I've only got 697 grand. Now Bahrain is in 49 days and I need some money. Last season we didn't start off very strong because we had no money, but the factory is down at the moment. Where are we ranking? 7th, 15th, 5th, 11th, 9th, 3rd and 13th. Do I make something to get us underway? Front wing, we've got 6 of them. Let's make 3 of them for now. Don't need to rush it. So 675 grand. We're gonna... No, we're not. Whoa, stop. What you are doing, Aaron? Cancel that. Because we want... We can't design because there's a temporary shutdown. So let's continue through. Hospitality area completes. It's got 775 grand now. And we get a performance rating increase as well. 852 grand. So we can start probably designing something. Depends how much it's going to cost us. And I want to put all my money into the... I can't remember, was it suspension or side? I think it was suspension. Because our suspension was shocking. And that's where we're really going to lose out here. So I'm going to go all out on a suspension upgrade straight away. Hopefully I have got enough money. Let's just go one more. 1.3. I haven't. Oh! Okay, okay. Do we make a small improvement? No, let's continue through. Let's just see if I can build up a little quick bit of money. 39 days. We might not be ready for the first. What can we build? Can we build anything at the minute? 700 grand for a chassis. Let's have a look. Rating. I could put my ATRs into the chassis. Could I put it into the underfloor actually? No, I can't. So I don't think I need to waste too much. I'm going to end up wasting some of this ATR. I just don't simply have the money. 35 days to go. So we're going to put it all into the chassis, which we can afford to do, and get some upgrades on the go. So let's have a look. Car rank on the grid. So we want to bring the car lifespan all the way down, like so. And now we want to just bring that up. So to there. Engine cooling. So I can either add 2. Can I add 1 anywhere? No. Can I either go 2 or 0? No, let's keep it as it is. I could go all the way up to there, to be honest. Airflow middle doesn't really do anything, but I do get a lot more high speed. Let's just check the performance. How does this affect performance? You can see quite a lot, look. I think high speed, where are we on high speed? 3rd on high speed, so I kind of want to get my lower speed back here, which I don't really do massively anyway. So I think we're going to go around there. Bring I think we bring that up to around there. And I think we go there. I'm going to develop that for 700. Put all my engineers on it. Rush, there's no point. I've only got 700 grand anyway. So at least we've got something designed in to improve us. Obviously, oh, why did you have to... I'm not going to go into minus here, but we're going to get some money. Oh, I'm in debt. Keep going, quick. Oh, I've got some money. I've got some money back. So, and for those who want it, you now see it. We have got Lance Stroll in the Williams. We always take the mick out of him, so I felt sorry for him. So here we go, Lance Stroll into the Williams car for the first time. We've got some more training to do as we start this season off. We want to make sure we bring this pit time down just as much as we can. And I'm going to bring it down by 0.2. That looking pretty good. Tributes are going up. So that's just before Bahrain. Chance of mistake is a lot higher there now. So I don't want to give them too much. Can I chuck it in? No, I don't think I can chuck too much in without increasing rapidly that. So I'm going to leave that as it is for now. Car release is just the one that's struggling a little bit. So I think we will keep it exactly how it is. Need a bit more money. Oh, 5 million. We've got 5 million now in the bank. So we can start. Oh, I know we've not got many days left until the first race, but now we can start building our car out. So let's go back to car. Let's go back to development. Suspension I know I need to improve. So obviously I've got no ATR hours because I've just ploughed it into that V2 chassis, which will come back at a later date. Let's first of all look at ratings on the grid. So we're going to bring that way down. And I'm going to have it just medium speed or an extra potential race. No, we're going to go all systems go. So drag, we can move up, but we lose the medium speed. So I'm going to leave it there. We lose that. We lose that. But I want to gain some low speed. Medium speed we lose. I think we keep it at that. High speed. I mean, that's just watching the figures. That's all we're doing here. It's just watching this go up and down, look. Brake cooling, but high speed goes down. I'm not too bad on high speed. Brake cooling. I mean, brake cooling goes down quite a lot, but we do get a lot of speed back. What is our low speed? Yeah, I'm probably happy with that. We're going to put 4 on there. We are going to rush it because 21 days. There's only 15 days to Bahrain. We can get it through for Jeddah. Nice and easy. So suspension designs. And just while we're on it, let's actually, it's a bit of a waste, but let's just manufacture the chassis because it's a little bit better. And we'll probably just do 6 of them for now. Oh, no we're not. We're going to go easy free. Do 1.6 mil. And let's just try and build something else. What do we need to focus on? That's what you've got to look at here. So we're struggling on acceleration. There's not a lot that affects that massively. So we bring the lifespan down. We can get 2 here. 2 acceleration back. Perfect. We don't want to drop that at any point, but we can take a top speed off. No, I think we have it there. Just lose out on some drag, that's all. Low speed goes down, but we get a lot of low speed back. I might take that for now. That's a big increase on low speed. We can get that back though if we have that there. High speed, I say we go there. Airflow, just watching the numbers again, and I think we go there. So that would be an increase. Plus 10 on weight. 2 up in the high speed section, 2 up in the medium, 4 in the low speed. Acceleration goes up 2 as well, so perfect. We'll go 3 on that. And how much have we got? 2.1. Probably just do a... Well, we can't go rush, so we're going to go normal. So we're designing that, and side pods. Can we design 1 million? No, we can't. So let's just do that for now. Is there anything else we can design? Nope, not that. What about a rear wing? How much does that cost? 1.4. Okay, so we're good on that front. So that is how we're starting to improve our car. We're going to go to the inbox. We're going to forward on, see if we can get some more money. This is not ideal. Design project paused for 10 days. Oh no, that's bad news for our car already. And you can see we're on 1.5 million. Pit crew is exhausted. Staff, pit crew. I can give them rest. It doesn't make that much difference, to be fair. So I think we rest them, and I'll give them some more rest there. Just give them the time off, actually, I think. Like so. Attributes are still pretty good. Pit time comes down as well. Let's give them. Let's rejuvenate them with some time off. I'm sure they'll enjoy that. We've got a race day on its way already, and I don't know what we're going to do. I do not know where we're going to be. We had this nightmare last season. We don't look very strong already. So maybe both cars into Q2, and then we'll get our parts. I mean, this has not helped at all. So I think for race targets, we've got chassis on its way. We're going to be probably pretty poor in this first race again, but that's because we've got no money. Reach Q2. I mean, maybe one driver could get into Q3. I only lose that much, and I think both drivers will get into the top 13. Hope we should do. I mean, we're not that bad. Fastest lap we won't take, and finishing streak, one driver finishing at the moment. I'm going to have to go in the top 12 because it looks a pretty tough race already. So let's see what we can do. Oh, Mr. Lance Stroll is with us. It is going to be 2025, and our big surprise is live.
Here we go, folks. F1 return.
Let's see what we can do. And can we get through? That would be so good if we could. Ah, how have you missed this? Remember last year? It was a nightmare, wasn't it? So hopefully we're not the same again. We're going to get through practice, and then we'll be straight in to qualifying to see how painful at the moment our car is. So Albon was our strong point last season, but obviously Fournier has got such a big advantage in terms of development. I do expect that he would have passed him this season. So we went for the big bucks, as you would have saw last season, and we went and offered a contract to Mr. Lance Stroll. Now Lance Stroll, still a young driver, very, very balanced across the board on his stats. So I'm a real favour of his, and we're going to get stuck in traffic potentially here, some bad timing. But let's see where we do qualify at the moment. It's a 1:30. How bad will our times be in this first lap? I mean, it didn't look great, did it? It looked P13 on the actual comparison, but you never know. And just while we reconfigure some tyres, just some interesting changes that we have noticed for the season then. So Aston Martin went for Alex Albon in the end, so a replacement there. Nick de Vries is in the Alfa Romeo. We've got Danny Rick at Haas, Gasly, Alpine, Magnussen goes to Alpine as well. Ocon's in McLaren, Sainz, Russell's in a Ferrari, Giovinazzi is back as well. Quite a few changes in this, so interesting. So we are just going to go for another run, because I don't know if we got a bit blocked on that first few laps, and hopefully this is clean this time round. It should be a clean lap as well, so looking for some improvement. We go green for Stroll in the first, yellow again, and then yellow, but Porsche increases. Not great, is it, at the moment? Not great at all. Still well off the pace. Now, we did struggle with this one last season. Magnussen has just gone over. We are getting lower and lower and lower. Are we going to be out already in Q3? Don't think we are. I think we're going to survive. We know this is going to be a tough race before we get our parts. Why do we never have parts and money available before we start the season? It's always so frustrating in the Williams. But we're into Q2. It's not, unless we didn't really have great laps. I mean, we've met our budget target, sponsorship target. But it would have been so nice to go ahead and be on the front foot this season. But it's going to take a few races, I believe. So we go through, and obviously purple at the moment. What do we do? 129.6.
What's your delta?
Porsche. Yeah. Not starting the season in the right way at the moment. So we are going to send both out. We'll probably get another lap in here. Porsche had a terrible, obviously, first lap as well. Porsche now it does improve, and he's improving in both sectors. Stroll doesn't as he crosses the line. Porsche does get into the top 10, but Hamilton and Sainz still to come. So I don't think we've got enough time to go out again. There's a few cars trickling down the pit lane where we are gonna just try and just send them out unused if we've got enough time. If they don't make it through, they don't make it through. Wish his car building was a little bit quicker. Let's send Porsche and let's send Albon. I mean, I don't care if they don't get through here in terms of this outlap. I think they shall. So let's ride on board, because it looks like we're potentially going out in Q2. Hamilton and Sainz will surely improve, and there is an improvement for one car. And let's just watch the sector time. So Ocon improves. Hamilton hasn't improved in the first sector. Tsunoda hasn't. Sainz is well and truly improving now. So Sainz is probably going to jump through and jump past. That could put us both out. Stroll through the first sector, then coming through, and now Sainz does put us both out at the moment. So Stroll improves, and Porsche doesn't. We've got a bit of traffic ahead of us, which is the McLaren, who gets out of the way. And at the minute, P11, P13. Are we going to improve through this middle sector? It's got to be key. Tsunoda doesn't. Gasly is improving as well, so cut-off's going to move. Porsche does through the middle and Stroll does through the middle. Can we get through into Q3 to start the season? Cross the line we'll go. Porsche 12th, Stroll into 6th. That's what you bought you for, Stroll. To deliver when it matters, on used tyres as well. And we've already got a car into the top 3. Porsche, well, top Q3. Stroll 6th. Beautiful lap. Look at that. 7 tenths quicker than his previous times. And even though Porsche's out, it is now Stroll with a great lap time. We're going to send straight away. No point hanging around. Let's get Stroll into laps. What was it 29.2 he got then? Let's see if he can do... Oh, Russell's just come out at the wrong time. Someone always comes out at the wrong time. And it is a 129.7, so potentially well off the pace in Q3. Yeah, look at that, 9 tenths. I don't think we go too early here as well, because we're not going to get another lap in. So it's got to be new tyres. We're probably going to go about that 2-minute mark again. Just over 2 minutes. We'll let everyone now filter out. Russell goes out, so let's send Stroll. Goes ahead of Leclerc, actually. Leclerc is one of the last cars to cross the line. Stroll's got Alonso now just coming past. And now we start our lap. So come on, Stroll. You're in P9 at the minute. You are a second off the pace. Can you improve in this flying lap? Williams is there. Once some changes come in, I think we'll be very good. But we've got to get through the early changes. And it's green in the first sector at 26.8. Come on. Let's see what we can do. Checkered flag is out. Can Lance Stroll fire this Williams to a decent projected finish? Surely top 10 is fine at the moment for me. Middle sector is green as well. Both improving. He's got quite a bit of time to find as well. 40.1. But where is he going to go across the line? Same big teams are here. Gasly in the Alpine joins us as well. As across the line we go. Stays. P10. So Lance Stroll starts 10th. Theo Pourchaire starts 12th. Not the end of the world at all. You can see if he did do a 29.2, he'd have been around P7. But sadly, not to be. Max Verstappen taking pole just by Fernando Alonso. And we've got a long way to go in this, because if we can get a solid race here, we'll be on for improvement in the very next. So let's move on and check our strategies. Is it a 2-stop all the way? I'd say based on that it is. Although their mediums last quite long at the end, don't they? Let's do that one. and then Pourchaire. I just want to try, I'm pretty sure it's not possible, because it is way slower, but I just wanted to check. Yes, okay. Okay, let's go mediums, then we're going to run softs, and I think we could probably run softs again, like so. So I think we go something along the lines of that, I would say. Mediums, soft, soft, and a soft, soft, medium. So, remember last year we absolutely struggled. Now, I don't expect us to be massively strong in this race. We know that's always the case. But the question is, if we can get in the points with this first race, that would be amazing. So, line of stern, 10 and 12. And what drama are we going to have today as we race away? Come on, Williams boys. Stroll on his debut for us. Into the first corner they go, and he's hit from behind but survives. And it's Lewis Hamilton has knocked us back down to, oh, good late braking for Stroll. And he's back into P11. So only a couple of places lost at the start. Stroll does get back past. Tyres out there, a lot of mixed tyres. We're on 91% because we are on used tyres. Kind of forgot we're on used tyres. So that's going to affect our strategy a little bit compared to everybody else. But at least they're sort of done a few laps and they're grained in. But you can see we're just struggling a little bit already. McLaren improved very nicely so far, P8, P10. We should get a lot better. Definitely should get a lot better as the season progresses, probably after the first 2 or 3 races. Oh, and here comes Pourchaire. Pourchaire does a move on Stroll. And he overtook Hamilton as well here. He overtook both, I think. Oh, he does. The brakes in, and he's passed. Beautiful. Beautiful by Pourchaire. Bit of an early season confidence booster then. Yellow flags are out. Oh, there's a Ferrari in the middle of the road.
There's a yellow flag now.
Ferrari, what happened there to Leclerc? Red flag, red flag. Leclerc, did he lose it on his own? Oh, he did. Oh. There's the 2 Williams coming past. Big moment, and it is a red flag. Early on in Bahrain, and that's a contender out.
Look after front tyres. Yep.
That is 1 already out. We're in the pit lane. So fuel's going to be good. We are P10, P11 now after that. And we are just going to move, probably stay on the strategy that we've got. But just use some slightly... I don't know why he didn't step me on 100%. Oh, Pourchaire was on mediums, wasn't he? So I think softs is the way to go now. And we line up again, pretty much the similar places, but we've moved 1 car to the other side. And we're going to pause this. We're going to attack. Again, we'll leave battle assist on for the early few laps. And now we will go. Stroll and Pourchaire. P10, P11. Get through this corner nicely, please. There's Pourchaire. And Stroll gets a very good exit. What about Pourchaire? Fancy a dive up the inside? We'll take that. And P10, P11. There's a lot of cars not changing tyres early on, and here's a potential move from Pourchaire. Yellow flag again out there, but that quick ends, and there comes a move. Yes, Pourchaire up to P9. Soft tyres working very well at the start of this race. Now we've got double McLaren who have improved, and Pourchaire's got Gasly. We've seen that, and here comes a move on Ocon. Come on, look at this pace. And it's now Stroll who is trying to have a look at Gasly. Get the job done. But that is a brilliant start from Pourchaire, the man on a mission early on. And you can see he's right at the back now. So what we're going to do is go down to standard. We will just leave it on top up. And same for Mr. Stroll. Stroll's got Gasly, just seen. So we are moving forward. We have got strong pace. considering I didn't think we were going to be too strong.
If we could just drop back a bit.
So, P8 and P10. And now we're going to try and just look after parts. By looking after, Ocon's just moved past us here, because Ocon is pushing a little bit harder than us on the mediums. So I'm not too worried about that. Porsche just had a bit of a poor first sector, but he's bang there. We're still just going to leave it back on neutral. We're going to still use his fuel, but tyres we're trying to cool down at the moment. So lap 9, and Porsche has already got past Ocon again, and he's right now behind the Mercedes. You can see the Mercedes going slower of what looks to be Sainz, and we make a move past. Nice. And now we're right behind the Mercedes. Still quite high temperatures at the moment, but Stroll and look at us go up to P9 round the outside, and that is a very nice move. Now we have got really good race pace here, and we're going to get past again the Mercedes now. Sainz, Stroll is bang there as well. These pace is flying, 4.2 seconds, and let's see if we can just propel old Mr. Porsche off the final corner. Move to the right hand side for Stroll. For who's out there? Alonso battling Verstappen, and Porsche's got 9 tenths, nearly a second already as he deploys, trying to break out that 1 second gap. So sadly, lap 16 sees Stroll 4 tenths behind Porsche. Porsche seemingly just struggling a little bit on these soft tyres, and actually here comes a move on, well, it's actually Porsche who's coming, and we're going to put him on don't fight teammate. We want to let Stroll, who's seemingly the stronger car at the minute, and they're both running peak and very high, but there's a big gap. Oh, here we go again. Porsche goes straight past and then blocks himself off so we don't go past. So what we got, Norris and Russell out there, and they are pushing fairly hard, but they're lapping quite a bit stronger than us. We've got both cars here at the moment, and we just can't get the gap. I mean, they're going again here, but they're on do not fight. Can't really get Stroll any further up the road. We will deploy. Porsche goes back past again. Stroll lets him through again, and we're going to have to just, I think, just give it a bit of time attacking. We need to stretch out 9.5 seconds, and now Porsche's nearly dropped a second. Still got DRS though, just, and lap 17 will see us just ride that out, and let's just see if we can do the same again with Porsche. Just get him away. Okay, top up out the final corner. Remember, Sainz on the mediums. So we are trying to keep this gap, but it's not going to be easy against a which will be a very fast Mercedes. So a couple of pit stops in, we're now going to take a pit stop as well. I'm going to put on some new softs, well, newish softs, just rub it in a couple of laps, and that will be for Stroll. And you can see Sainz is in the middle of these two at the moment. Porsche are just sort of hanging back. I'm pushing Stroll as much as I can. You can see he's happy, he's in peak. And we're going to top back up. You can see they've really stretched clear, and there's a McLaren of Ocon coming past now, so maybe the medium tyres just starting to work in favour here as we start to struggle. We are sitting P5 though, Hamilton down there as well, and early pit stops Perez on the soft tyres, Bottas at the back, Alonso is pitted early as well, so Stroll and Magnussen both in. Not lapping particularly great, are we? 1:38.0. And where does Stroll come out? Hopefully some nice air. And he does. Stroll coming out in some very nice air on them soft tyres. We'll leave him pushing for a lap. Let's start to increase on our car here. Try and close that gap again, because Stroll's absolutely should be flying now. Lap 21. So Porsche trundling out the pits, and he's got Tsunoda who's actually ahead of him. He didn't actually make a bad stop either. Porsche's 13th. He'll be coming back for mediums later in this race. Stroll's just got Magnussen, which is a good move needed. And that was into turn 1. Oh, come together side by side, get the job done early. So turn 1, job done, and now Stroll is ahead of Magnussen, but only by 2/10 here. I mean, I'm sure this Alpine of Magnussen, not the Haas, remember, the Alpine is going to come back. Seeming like got good pace, maybe we're just struggling a little bit here. Pourchaire's got his car up to speed, so we'll knock that down to standard. So just got to phase this out, and then we'll go to mediums at the ends. Albon's in the pits for the Aston Martin. He's already out ahead of his old team. They're both Williams cars. There goes Magnussen. Not a lot we can do about that really at the minute. Carlos Sainz has come back out on lap 30 and he's gone to mediums. Chances are he's going to go to the end here, and we're going to make a move now with Stroll into the top 10 again. So return to that. Tyres, Hamilton ahead 28%. Ocon's going to pit. Leclerc is going to pit as Stroll moves in. So lap 31, we've got a bit of time to find. You can see them softs actually on Pourchaire. Can they go to the end? No, they can't. I'm going to have to go another set of softs, surely. Maybe a mediums for Stroll. But here comes Pourchaire on Zhou Guanyu. And he is through past Zhou. And Zhou is on used tyres as well. So still moving forward. Bit out of place, I think, when it comes to everything. But we're now only 9/10 behind Lewis Hamilton. Hammer time. We're going to get DRS as well. We should do. We do. And down the straight we go. Pourchaire now 14th. Moves up to 12th because of pit stops. Yellow flag as well. It's not to Stroll. It is Joe Vanazzi locking up at turn 14. We are down the straight being attacked by 2 cars. Obviously a lot of the field now actually pretty quick. And the chances are is when do we pit for mediums? We are P8, P10. And are these around us going to have to pit? I would say so. But mediums should last quite a while. Who's gone purple? Verstappen, of course. So do we just go mediums and give us... I mean, softs did last 20 laps. There's no reason why mediums won't. So I think we do. We'll go early. New set of mediums. Nice fresh rubber. And Pourchaire I think we attack now as well. And we'll bring him in on the next lap. Good stops, hopefully. He just gets us out of this traffic, this to in and fro in that we've got all the time at the moment. He comes in, and then what we'll do is we'll pit this coming lap. We've got the Mercedes ahead of us. I mean, we could go softs again. I mean, I've only done 24. I'm going to go mediums because I can go aggressive. Sainz is ahead of us. Who he's on, 84% mediums. Question is, does he go to the end? I think he will. And it's a really bad stop by Stroll. 7.4 again. Some things, new season, no changes. And there is multiple crash. Yellow flag sector 2. Who is George Russell in the Ferrari? Against Perez, it looks like. Oh, and they just hit into each other. Comes to a stop. Sadly, we are not there to pick up any pieces. Sadly not. We are not there. We're going to go aggressive. And Pourchaire is going to pick this lap. So we've down 10 laps to go in another difficult Bahrain season opener for the Williams team. Never seem to get it right really, but P13, P16 at present even. We're trying to catch the cars ahead, and it's Hamilton on the softs. Hamilton, chances are, is going to the end on 53%. Tsunoda won't be, so he'll move us up. So we're not a million miles away from the points. Let's just see how we're lapping as well, because Hamilton's done a 34.3, and Stroll coming along does a 33.8. He's pulling Gasly along, who's just gone 5/10 quicker, and look how much Gasly has caught up with us. He's on, or it's Magnussen, is it? Magnussen on 84% softs. We are absolutely killing tyres at the moment. We're going to have to go aggressive. And we've just not got the pace. We never have the pace in race number 1, whilst everything else designs. And there goes a move from the Alpine. Alpine looking a bit quicker this season so far. And we have to settle down to only P14 and P16. Tsunoda, we're relying on pitting. I mean, I don't think now Magnussen, Gasly, all going to be pitting either. The 3 laps to go. Another very difficult opener. It just doesn't work round here, our car, especially when we haven't done any big upgrades yet and they're all on their way. So Stroll comes along across the line in P13 with 3 laps to go. Pourchaire is there trying to get past Zhou Guanyu to take 14th. And at the minute, can't do that. Albon's locked up. Albon's probably laughing at the minute because he's sat there in P5 after we got rid of him. So he's having the last laugh, sadly for us. And what have we got? 4 tenths, 4.7 to Magnussen. We are not lapping anywhere near. I've gone obviously aggressive. We are going to move back to attacking. We're going to deploy everything and just see if we can make some extra places for a bit of benefit, really. Not a lot we can do. Another disappointment. And it's going to be another race and then another one until we actually get some upgrades in. So down that straight we go. Last corner cut off by the AlphaTauri, trying to bring their teammate into it. We're deploying everything. It's a three-way battle. This is not where I thought the fight would be. And we're lapping a lot quicker. I mean, Hamilton went 1 second slower that lap. Magnussen's going 2 seconds quicker than everyone else. Pourchaire is now into P14. We're using all the tyres. We're hoping that fuel comes down. And we've got no energy. That's pretty standard. That's just what we needed.
Bring the pack up.
But we're not going to be a million miles away. That's the main thing here. Hamilton's there. Stroll is coming around that corner now. He's not far away, Stroll. 0.2 fuel for Pourchaire. Stroll's got 2 kilograms as he goes around that final corner. So he's only about 0.2 down. Let's conserve. See if we can just bring that in down the straight. There's both AlphaTauris come flying. Nothing we can do yet. Can we just get some of this fuel back? It's not going to matter where we finish now. Let's move it on conserve. Let's give it on deploy. Stroll is there. Hamilton is there. Don't think we're going to catch him. It's going to make a very difficult race. Very difficult indeed. We're still saving fuel on Pourchaire after we left him running. But the season opener gets off to another difficult start. 33.6 for Stroll last lap. Really closing in. There's Hamilton in 12th. Tyres absolutely shot now. But we come down the straight. One to forget. We are not yet there at the front. P13. P14. Not amazing. I mean, I wish we were in a Red Bull sometimes. But, yeah, there you go. We are one to forget already. On that note, pit stop times, yeah, we were nowhere near again. So it just makes the fun. Another 7.4 that ruined our race. But you can see we didn't actually perform that bad considering where we actually practiced. But we definitely could improve. Another 3 million comes in and we'll get that straight onto parts. As Lance Stroll moves to an 87 rated. We've got Jeddah in race 2, round 2. And next round will come in just a matter of just over a week, I think it is. Development wise though, we have got a chassis which is a small upgrade coming. We've got an underfloor and suspension. Now we're going to take what are our side pods and we're going to improve them for urgency as well. So minimum lifespan we bring right down. You can see how much time we gain on the right hand side by moving that. And you can see, look at that, the car levels just by doing these side pods. Now we're going to just mess around with this. We want to just, I mean, engine cooling is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I will take that. And then I can balance it. I could balance it back out anyway. Leave that where it is. Just looking at what moves around here. I do want to gain really on low speed. I think we go with that. I think that is our part. Look at the nice improvements. Car 2 especially as well. And there you go, look. Nice big increase. And what we got. 11 days to Jeddah. Melbourne is 25. So if I rush it, I can do it in 20. I can probably have one part ready. I don't have any more engineers available though. So let's continue on to what will be round 2 in Jeddah.